Miklaus, tend to the horses and the baggage. I'm heading up the abbey. Yes, my lord. Well, let's not keep the abbot waiting any longer. Is that the Mother Superior or something? Nuns. Quite unusual for a Benedictine house to have monks and nuns, even if they are separated. The Benedictine, founded in the 6th century, the Benedictines are a Christian monastic order that observes vows of obedience, poverty, chastity, and stability under the rule of Saint Benedict of Nursia. Nursia... I have no idea where that is. The church closed most of them centuries ago. But then Kiersau is a place out of time in more ways than one. Why were they closed? Monks and nuns living side by side cannot behave themselves. I don't blame them, though. The church shouldn't either. It's just human nature, after all. Oh my god, that is a tall priest. Oh no, it's just a short door. Oh, you must be Father Janot. I am Lorenz, Baron of... Yes, the Baron of Rothvogel. Such wonderful to have you here again. We actually did meet on your last visit. Oh, if you say so. I'm not good with remembering faces. Please forgive me, my lord, but I wasn't expecting you for another few days. Yes, I know, but I rode ahead. I just couldn't wait to see my manuscript. I'm sure it's no trouble. Yes, I mean, no, it's no trouble. Did you want to see it now? Oh, in a moment. I could do with a bit of refreshment, though. May I grab something from the kitchen? Yes, certainly, my lord. I will meet you there. Andreas, I don't know what you were doing with the Baron, but I need you in the scriptorium now. Why are you taking this on me? He's not my problem. Yeah, I'm gonna say that, but also book hours. What the hell is that? A type of illuminated manuscript that contains an abbreviated form of the prayers for the divine office, or book of hours. Oh, yeah, right. It's the hours because it's the hours of the prayers. Abbreviated form of the prayers from the divine office in addition to other religious texts. Most are relatively plain, but wealthy patrons often commission lavish examples with elaborate illustrations. Oh, right. Okay, so that's what I'm doing, I think. But also, that's my art here. But also, this line is that a bad time to ask for an advance on my payment for the Book of Hours? Let's not piss him off, which I would. And let's ask for a payment after, if I can get the chance. Of course, Father, I'm eager to get to work. Then get to work. He's charming. Shit, I should have asked him about an advance for the gardener's taxes. Maybe I could just convince Brother Matthew to pay me early. If all else fails, I could liberate some money from the sacristy. I could do that. I probably want to do that, actually. Can I do that right away? The sacristy would be... Wait, what is this? That's a church. The cloister. I'm confused. There's a shrine out here. Convent garden. The gardener's taxes. Sneak into... That's the one. If I can get into the sacristy when the brothers are not around, I could steal the funds I need from the abbey treasure. So it would be here, right? Monastery Loquarium. Rudiger. God bless you, Andreas. Has your voice yet recovered from the Easter Mass, Rudiger? Oh, yes. It was a bit of a strain, but a worthy sacrifice. Well, if the Lord could give us his all on Easter. Exactly. Have a good day in the scriptorium. Have a good day singing. We have the crypt and the tower, the dormitory, the Old Bailey, Brother Matthew, the sacristy back there. Hey, Brother Matthew. God bless you, Andreas. How is the sacristy today, Matthew? The same as yesterday. Does my vocation seem silly to you, Master Mahler? No, I was just being friendly. Then go in peace, friend, knowing that the Abbey's treasures are secure for another day. God be with you. One more thing. I have a favor to ask you. Yes, Andreas? I was hoping you could give me my pay for the latest manuscript early. This isn't part of the agreement you made with Father Journeau. You'll be paid on the completion of each additional manuscript you illuminate, not before. What? I only have a few pages left, but can't you make an exception this once? Not without good reason. This abbey runs through mutual agreements, not haphazard payments. Breaking such contracts would cause undue trouble not only to Kirsau, but for Tassing as well. The matter is pressing, Brother Matthew. For the love of another Christian, I beg you to make an exception. Very well. Do not ask this of me again, Andreas Mahler. Here you are. I shall note this with Father Journeau and Prior Ferenc. Thank you, Brother Matthew. God bless you, Andreas. We did it. We did it. All right, now that I've got my payment, I can give Clara the rent early. I'll give it to her directly to make sure she receives it, or I put it on the table in the evening to surprise them. I'll give it to her directly. Actually, if I do it in the evening to surprise them, but that's with her. Yeah, her husband doesn't want this. Basically, he's too proud to ask, so I don't think I want to do that. I'll give it to her directly. Thank you, Brother Matthew. I'll talk to you later or something. Let me just run over here. Because we're going to the shrine and seeing what is out here. The shrine should be a smaller thing. And it is. Sanctis. I don't actually know what it says up there. Here. You have a bunch of people. You have rats as well. For a moment there, we had rats. Brother Matthew maintains this shrine along with some of the sisters who paint badges for pilgrims. And I can click there to know his face. We have just been with him, so we know exactly who he is. This is Margaret. We also have this thing over here. A reliquary containing the hand of Saint Moritz, which is said to have once held the Holy Lance, also called the Spear of Destiny or the Lance of Longinus, which is it's probably going to say, it is the lance that pierced Jesus' side on the cross. Many legends surround the lance, and several places claim to possess it. And by several, we're talking thousands of places claim to possess it. So, yeah. Also the blood of Christ and the water of Christ and the bones of Christ and the relics are just, they're a thing. They're definitely a thing. We have Gertrude over here. God bless you, Master Mahler. How goes your work in the scriptorium? It could be better. Would it make you happier if I told you Agnes Steinhauerin received some saffron yesterday? I think it would. Really? Where'd you hear that? Sister Matilda saw her at the Albans. This is Sister Matilda over there. Maybe you can convince Prior Ferenc to get some of yours. Your yellows. Some of my yellows? What the hell is my yellows? Good to know. How's Mousefanger? I could ask, but also because of my background, I'm gonna say this. Are you in need of any herbs or flowers? I could pick some for you on my next trip through the meadow. Oh, don't worry about that. I'll go gathering in the forest later. Until later, Sister Gertrude. Bless you, Andreas. Maybe I'll see you by the shrine of Saint Satya one of these days. Saint Satya is one of Tassing's patron saints. Satya was a local pagan who converted to Christianity and miraculously aided St. Moritz's soldiers with food in the dead of winter. She was martyred for her actions. Well, there it is. We also have Lisbeth over here. God bless you, Master Maller. She says, and Margaret over here. God bless you, Brother Piero. No, wait. It's Master Maller. Oh, she can't see, I don't think. I thought you couldn't see, Sister Margaret. During the day, I can see some colors. How did you know it was me? You and Brother Piero both smell of the pigments you use. But you're taller, and you have another smell to you, like fish or burned almonds. Oh, that's what the saffron is for. The yellows. My yellows is my color paint. Yes. Oh, that's old linseed oil. Popular among the Italians, but Brother Piero doesn't use it. I'll ask Sister Gertrude about it. Oh, that's interesting. If I had chosen another background, I might have gotten a different way for her to recognize me, or maybe she wouldn't have recognized me at all, and the dialogue would have been different or something. Although I am taller, so maybe that changes. How are Sister Gertrude's herbs coming? It's too early to tell. Most of them won't be grown until May. Still, working with herbs suits me. Have a good day, Sister Margaret. God bless you, Master Maller. And, I think that's it. It's good to chat with everybody. We have a hare, or a rabbit out there. What do we have in here? A feverfew. No, feverfew. It always smells so fresh. Sister Gertrude is wise to have it in the garden. Yes, I do know who she is. It's that bit over there. Prioress's house. Convent loquarium. And we have Matilda over here. Sophia. I had a cat named Matilda. Speaking of cat, we have a cat. Kitty. Pet Mousefanger. Oh, Mousefanger. That's Gertrude's cat, I think. Kitty. It's a very well-drawn cat. It's a good thing as well, because if it were a monster like the cats that people drew back in the day, swear to God. What do we have in here? The sisters certainly keep their garden well tended. The many-petaled cinquefoil. Cinquefoil? 5 petals. It grows so easily, some consider it a weed. Still, I think it has a certain charm. What about that one over there? Tassing is lucky to have so much woundwort naturally growing. I had to buy it back in Nuremberg. Let's talk to Sophie here. God bless you, Master Maller. How are things going in the nuns' kitchen? I mean, no offense, Master Maller, but I cannot speak with men. Oh, my apologies. God bless you. And you as well, sister. What about you, Matilda? Can you speak with men? God bless you, Master Maller. Sister Matilda, how are you doing? Mother Cecilia doesn't like us talking to men unless it's necessary to perform our work. That's Mother Cecilia. That is the person we saw outside. Oh, forgive me. Sorry to bother you. Thank you, Master Maller. There you go. They both have the same voice. What is this one? Prioress's house. She's not going to be there, is she? She is. I'll go there in a little bit and bother her. A painting of Hildegard of Bingen, Mother Cecilia's favorite. Hildegard, Saint Hildegard of Bingen, was a Benedictine abbess, visionary, mystic, and prolific writer on a variety of subjects, from theology to musical composition to medicine. You say to musical composition and to medicine. I don't know if this is how it is said. I've seen it used like that, but I always thought it was like through musical composition to medicine, because it's from one place through another to another. Does it make sense? I don't know. The doors into the convent are locked to outsiders. Men, at least. This is a really cool place. I've been to convent hallways and things that look like this. It's, yeah, it's just how they look. They're very cool places as well. Cool as in, like, chill. Like, as in, you know, they're temperature-wise. This door must lead into the rest of the convent. Not for me. Yeah, let's talk to the prioress. Hello, Cecilia. I don't think I can do much apart from talking to her. She's praying, though, so it kind of is a bother to bother her. But I don't know if she's praying. Maybe she isn't. God bless you, Andreas. God bless you, Mother Cecilia. Is there something I can help you with? I noticed that you took the sisters inside when I walked up with the Baron. What concern of it is yours? You said much in saying nothing. And now I will say even less. Good day, Andreas. Wow. Brutal. Brutal. I'm leaving. These people. Terrible people. Terrible people. Let's see what we have here in the cloister. Although it is accessible through the other area, I think. We have the infirmary over here. Nobody's here. That's good. Saint Luke, the patron of artists, is also the patron of healers. Florian. Most of these medicines were made by Agnes Steinhauerin with some help from Sister Gertrude. This is Florian here. God bless you, Andreas. Brother Florian, how are you? The brothers and sisters are well, so I am well, thank God. Andreas, have you spoken to Klaus Drucker lately? Yes, quite recently. Why? I believe he may be receiving a medical text from Bologna soon. I'm quite interested in it. Bologna is one of the largest cities in Italy. Bologna has been a center of the arts for centuries. It houses a well-known university, which was home to both Dante and Petrarch. Sai leggere l'italiano? No. Sai leggere l'italiano? Do you read Italian, I believe, is what it says. Do you know how to read Italian? Yeah. Can you read Italian? No. Little Italian, and my Latin is not as good as I would like. I was hoping Brother Piero could help me with it, if he has time. I'm sure he will make time. He is a patient teacher. That he is. I will see you later, Andreas. Until then. I guess that's it. Chapter house is one thing. The monastery loquarium is the other one. We have the large garden over here. The courtyard and lavatorium. The refectory. I believe that is an English word as well. That's where you eat, I believe. And we have Sebhat over here. Sebhat? God give you health, Master Maller, says Sebhat. Brother Sebhat, I'm surprised to see you still here. As am I, but I will be leaving soon, returning to Rome. I and my bishop regret that we could not reciprocate Father Rodolph's generosity earlier. He showed much kindness to our priest at the Council of Constance many years ago. Will he remain in Rome? That is up to my bishop, but I will miss these mountains in any case. You should travel to Ethiopia, Master Maller, and see the islands. God has blessed my home with a wondrous beauty. I would love to, someday. I still need to return to Nuremberg and open my workshop. Yes, someday. Until then, if you are ever in Rome, I may still be around. I've only made it as far south as Florence, but I'd like to see Rome. Yes. I would like to see also to have seen the thing about his, the other thing that I didn't click on. By the way, if you have some time in the next few days, it would be nice. It would be nice to share a meal with you and some of the townsfolk. The townsfolk. I am accustomed to strange looks, especially in rural places like these, but I have had kind words with the baker and his wife. Oh, yeah, the Albans, Ulrich and Gret. Gret, I don't think I've met them. I offered to tell a story to the children and their mothers over a meal someday. Gret seemed excited about the idea, but I would be more comfortable if you were there as well. I can certainly make time. Thank you, Andreas. I look forward to it. God give you health. We have the dormitory here. We have the kitchen cellar. We have the cemetery. Yeah, let's start with the eastmost over here. The cemetery. The apple trees have only started to bloom. It will be months before they bear fruit. We have the old Bailey here. We have the apple blossoms. Yeah, we do have up and down. That's interesting. I like that. It's just a cemetery. Nothing more. We also have animal pens. Let's see what this is. A monument to the founder of the abbey. It's fairly recent. The funds were donated by her descendants. Let's go to the animal pens, see what's up. We have a large garden. We might visit the large garden. The abattoir. And Volkbert. Good day, Andreas. He's just looking after the pigs. Let's go to the large garden, see what's up. We have access to the kitchen and cellar, refectory, the cloister, chapter house. That's special. I wonder what recipes the brothers have for peas. Those are peas? I think those are peas, maybe. These are, I think this is for pottery? I actually don't know what that is for. Potentially for drying things. These cucumbers are growing quickly. I'm sure whatever isn't eaten will be pickled. Yes. And you have the Abbot house. Hello. Just looking around. Oh, it's Brother Frank. And a dog. Like a dog. Pet mirabilis. Mirabilis. Hello. Good boy. Good boy, good boy. He knows me. And Brother Gurno. Hi, I'm trying to go left. Lower Abbey. Andreas? I forget his name. Or his voice. God bless you, Andreas, says Brother Frank. Alright. That's just people. Let's not go to the cloister. Let's go over here first. We have some paintings. Actually, I don't... What was the name of this? Large house? No, that's not what I need. Press M, potentially. Yeah. The chapter house. Oh, you do need to go around. Well, I suppose you could go through the cloister over here. The Old Bailey. Yeah, let's just look around a little. A Dance of Death mural. Father Matthias had it painted a few years before his death. It's beautiful. Dance of Death, an artistic allegory on the constancy of death. Illustrations often feature people from every station of society to communicate that death inevitably claims everyone, from the peasant to the emperor. Because people don't know that. A Dance of Death mural, Father Matthias had it painted. Yeah, it's the same. And we can go to the cloister from here. Yeah, let's go to the cloister. Oh, it's back over here. Alright, let's go... Refectory. Did I... Oh, yeah, because you have access to the large garden and the cemetery. Let's go here first to the Old Bailey. See what's up. Some flowers still. Scriptorium. Found it. The church and the dormitory. Some bees. And Prior's house. Hello? What is this? A volvell? Volvell. I've seen these before in astronomy and medical tracts. What's this one for? 2 wheels. The top wheel has Greek letters and holes cut out to reveal Latin letters underneath. And the other outer edge of the lower wheel is divided into 4 sections, each bearing an elemental symbol. The lines connecting the holes form constellations: Cassiopeia, the Great Wagon, Libra, and Adige. Ah, a quarter turn of the upper disc aligns a different elemental symbol with the top of the lower disc. And that reveals a different set of letters underneath. I wonder what it's for. A cipher of some sort? I need to investigate more. This has to be connected to something else around here. Still don't know what the significance of the volvell is. It must be used to decipher something, but what? I can't actually interact with it for now. But there will be controls. Interesting. Either way, let's go to the kitchen. I like the travel system. It's intuitive enough. And fast enough as well. Ooh, what is that? Is that back? Yeah. Refectory. We have a brother Lukas over here. And we go to the cellar if we want to. Or the large garden. Let's go to the cellar first. Alright. We have Voislav. Voislav? Voislav. Sounds Polish to me. Morning, Andreas. How's living with the Gertners? Well, it's a room in a peasant home, so I can't expect much. Ah, thank God you have a roof over your head. Not all are so lucky. I suppose you're right. Don't fret too much. At least you're with the good people. Anyway, if I don't see you around the abbey later, maybe I'll see you in Tassing tomorrow. Until then. Trying to read these people and like, say the things they want to hear, but doesn't always work. Hello, Andreas. How goes it in the kitchen? Is Brother Voislav working you hard? Not too bad. Brother Voislav is nice to me. It's Father Abbot and Brother Prior who make things hard. How so? I shouldn't complain. They just like their food a certain way, and I'm not that good at cooking yet. What you all need is some variety. Want me to get you some mushrooms from the forest? I know all the best types, you understand. If you think that will help, I only use what's in the cellar. Brother Idok complains about his food too, but he complains to Brother Voslav. What does Brother Idok know about food anyway? He's from Cornwall, which is England, I think, and that's why they don't know. I don't even know where that is, says Lukas. It's a land to the west, across the sea, where all they eat is fish. Sounds miserable, but that's always what he complains about. The fish. He just likes to complain, I think. Don't lose heart, Brother Lukas. You're still learning. Thanks. See you later, Andreas. Until later. Yeah. We can go to the refectory here. Let's just look at the map a little. Yeah, I can see where we're going.